A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about Time Lord Victorious. He kills me not. It's an 8th Doctor story, written by Carrie Thompson, and also featuring Silas Carson. It's got the 8th Doctor on the front, complete with rather nice, almost velvet, but it's not quite the bin man coat, with his rather nice sonic screwdriver, an Ood dressed in a suit, a bit of a decaying landscape. And you know what? Well, the synopsis says, Doctor Who meets Westworld meets a sassy Ood. An exciting new Doctor Who audio adventure now available to own as a collector's edition CD or download from Big Finish Productions. Now, the thing is, and I don't know if I'm alone or not, but can I just say my heart kind of sunk when I heard about Time Lord Victorious. Oh God, another series that I'm going to have to buy into. And then I discovered, even more confusing, that it exists over lots of different platforms. There's going to be web series, stuff with Daleks going on, Daleks with an exclamation mark. There's going to be comics that I have to track down and purchase if I want the entire narrative. The more I heard about this sort of thing, the more I just couldn't buy into it. Because I was just thinking, oh no, I'm going to miss important story points, I'm not going to know what's going on, and when it's finally paid off, because it's mainly old-fashioned Doctors and some new ones, I'm not really going to have known what's happened because everything fits into the old-fashioned continuity anyway. These things kind of just grated, but then I thought, no, I'm going to need to know all this at some point, because it matters. It's mattered to me my entire life, and it's not going to stop mattering to me now. Here's the synopsis. Looking to visit one of the 700 wonders of the universe, the Doctor quickly is embroiled in a web of deceit. Worse than that, his wonder of the universe is missing, and the Doctor is about to encounter one of his most dangerous and duplicitous of adversaries. The Doctor is about to meet Brian. Now, Silas Carson is playing one of the Ood. Yes, I think we've now reached the point where we just go, yeah, the Doctor's met the Ood before, it's fine. And we just move on. But the fact that this story is more of a Western than anything else really, really says a lot. This is a cracking thing. I mean, it has a different feel to the rest of the Big Finish ranges, and I'm not quite sure why. Perhaps it's the new writer, perhaps it's the way that this storyline's going. But either way, at $8.99 for the digital download, it is worth it. One standalone story with a bit of a kind of a ooh at the end, just to get you onto the next storyline, is probably how most of these things will work, so that you don't feel bad that you've missed one story. But I do want to know where this goes next. It would genuinely help if I knew which bit of the story came next, or in what direction, or in what format. But hey, you can't have it all. Here's the trailer, and decide for yourself. It's so much better than I thought it was going to be. Which is annoying, because at this point that makes me want to listen to the rest, or read the rest, or find the rest, or work out what the rest is in which format. Is it a book? Is it a comic? Is it a puppet show? I just don't know. Here you go. Listen for yourself and decide for yourself, as always. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions.
If you allow me to end her life, then we could stop all this excessive exertion. I wouldn't need to run, you wouldn't need to run, and she wouldn't need to breathe. Doesn't that sound nice?
Doctor Who, Time Lord Victorious. He kills me not.
Days since last mortality, 2023.
You must be disappointed that the number is so high.
It's called Brian.
Brian? What kind of name for an assassin is Brian?
2 planets away from Atharna is... No, don't tell me. I know this. It is Genofin.
No, Hawkasilic.
What happened to Genofin?
Never heard of it.
Oh, this is vexing.
It's not about the statue. It's what it represents. Or rather, what its absence represents. When something as steadfast, solid, and fixed in time as the statue at Kithal just disappears, there must be something very wrong with time itself.
Big Finish. We love stories.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.